going to be another bathroom toilet cleaning video. Normally I would put my hands in there without gloves and people would get all upset and leave me rude comments. I'm not going to be using the Lysol or the Lime Away or any of the other cleaners that I've done videos on. What I'm going to try this time is we're going to try some raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. And I don't think that raw or unfiltered really matters when you're putting this in a toilet. I've got a brush over here that I could go in here. This toilet hasn't been cleaned in months, just so that we could do a test over here. And this toilet is disgusting. Not my toilet. I wouldn't leave my toilet like this. This is gross. So usually what I do with my cleaners, I put them in there and I let it soak for a while and then I flush the toilet, see what it did. But apple cider vinegar is very acidic. Probably not as acidic as the acids that are in the toilet cleaners that I've been using in the videos, but I don't want it to ruin the finish on a toilet that I don't own. So we're going to put some of this in here. The reason I'm leaving all the water in is because it's going to dilute the strength of this apple cider vinegar, and we'll get a chance. We'll be able to see what it does. We got a lot of dirt up here on the rim, a lot of dirt at the water holes. Let me shake up my apple cider vinegar. Bought this at Costco. I was going to use it for health benefits. After a couple times I realized this stuff is just going to rot the teeth, like they say. It's not good for your esophagus. It's not good for your throat. Even if you drink it with a straw, you're just going to destroy your teeth. So the bottle is almost full. I'm not going to return it. I could return it, but what am I going to say? I bought it and I don't like it. Well, they would still take the return, but I'm not going to do that. That's a lot of apple cider vinegar, let me tell you. That is a lot. That's probably, what, half a cup, a cup? Oh, got my bottle on the toilet. So, now what I could do, to be fair, is I could just leave it alone and let it soak. I don't even know that I want it to, I don't want it to be going down by the wax ring, and I don't know. Oh, wow. Wow. That's unusual. That's not the brush. That is the apple cider vinegar. Okay, what I'm going to do is I want to see, is it the apple cider vinegar? I barely touched that brush against. I'm trying to get the tripod to loosen with one hand, and it doesn't want to do it. Okay, there, that's what I want. Tighten this thing down. Get a lot of dirt over here, so I'm going to get the brush is soaked in there. I just want to see what happens as I kind of swish this around a little bit, because this stuff at the back and sides of the toilet, this is stuck on there. Plus, another way that we're going to know if this is working, even though it's diluted, is we've got a lot of filth on the bottom. I can tell you right now that I'm pretty darn impressed that it's, here we go again with the tripod. I'm pretty darn impressed. I'm barely putting pressure on the brush. And I don't know how caked on this stuff is, but this is doing a fairly nice job. Again, I can't be 100% accurate with what's going on here because I don't know how stuck on or dried on all of this stuff is, or if it's baked into the into the porcelain right now. And I don't even believe, I don't want to put on a glove and stick it in here, which I would normally not have a problem doing barehanded, but I don't know who's been in this nightmare, and this is gross. This is really just nasty. Okay, now for the first time I'm smelling some of the vinegar. What I will say is at the back over here, where this liquid has had a chance to work on the water ring and the dirt at the back, it's really not doing much. We've got a nice ring over here. So I don't want to run this thing for 8 minutes and put lots of ads on there and upset people. So what I'm going to do is turn this video off, come back in a while. But I'd love to get a sponge in here right now. I just don't want to put my hand in this thing because it's nasty all around. It's just nasty. It's working. It's kind of working under the rim a little bit, but you know, the rim cleaning is not really working out that well. I know with apple cider vinegar, people are going to say this needs to soak overnight. I'd be really worried what it would do to the finish overnight. It might clean this toilet perfect. Ooh, wait a second. This is taking off this water ring over here with barely any force on the brush. Wow. Maybe I don't have to throw this stuff out. Maybe I can come back here often and clean their toilet. Yes. All right, whatever happens. I don't make any money if you don't click on the links in my video description. Those Amazon links, even if you don't buy stuff that I list there. Every time you click on it, pops a cookie in your Amazon account for 24 hours. So if you make a nice big purchase, I'll get a couple cents. And that's the point of doing all of this, isn't it? Donation link in the video description if you want to leave me a $500 PayPal donation. That would be awesome. I would love that. Wow. I just saw where Elon Musk's ex-wife, he gave a $30,000 donation to a school district, and she wanted to show him up. She gave a $20 million donation right after that. Unbelievable. All right, I'll be back. I'll give you my final thoughts on. I'm looking at the ring over here, and I have a feeling if this soaked overnight, this would be remarkable. Oh yeah, I'm trying to pump this like like a plunger so that I can get some of this water down the drain so I can see what's going on. I don't really want to use the plunger. This is nasty. Oh boy. Okay, I'll be back. Thanks for watching. Here's a mini update. There's a plunger over here. I really don't want to use it. I plunged a little, but the water's not going to go down. I don't want to put my hand in this stuff and burn it. And this water is nasty. And I can't really say that the apple cider vinegar is really doing a quick job like the toilet cleaning stuff would. It's not working under the rim. I can't drain this water. This is not a situation I want to be in. I'm going to pour a little bit more of this stuff in here. I'm going to see if I can clean under the rim, and then I'll let you know what do I think of this using apple cider vinegar as a toilet cleaner. Again, I'm sure many people out there would say if you would soak it overnight, it would work. I don't want to soak this overnight to see what damage it does. This is going to be the end of the video review of does it work. When I'm using this brush, every time, even though I'm going slow, moving really slow, the bristles are splashing this stuff on my skin, so I'm getting toilet water and apple cider vinegar on my arms and my hands. And when I flush this thing, normally I would leave it open. I'm not going to leave it open because I'm worried this thing's splashing everywhere. Let's hold that toilet down and get this water all the way down. What did it do? The toilet obviously looks nice. How much of it was the brush and how much of it was apple cider vinegar? Well, I'm looking right down into the bottom right now where a lot of that liquid was soaking, and I would say it really doesn't look like the apple cider vinegar did a thing. Not that it's supposed to, and I know you can say, hey, you didn't, you diluted it, and I put 16 ounces of apple cider vinegar in the toilet. I was worried about it splashing on my arms and my face, and going in my eyes, and on the floor, and I just feel a lot safer using those acidic toilet bowl cleaners than I do using this thing. Apple cider vinegar to clean your toilet is a total fail. I just threw about $5 worth down the drain to make this video. So please, somebody, you gotta help me with a $20 million donation. Someone out there has it. I know you do. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Alright, it's not even removing the dirt up here. This is not the way to go. Don't clean your toilet with apple cider vinegar. Now I gotta put this thing in here. I'm really worried it's gonna splatter in my face. I gotta get out of this person's house. This is just gross. What the heck was I doing? And I just found out that while I'm sitting here on this rug, my leg is in some dried dog stuff that they didn't clean out of their rug. They didn't even attempt to clean it, so it's still dried fresh. Yikes. Get me home, please. Thanks for watching my video. How to clean a toilet. Do not use apple cider vinegar. Unfiltered or raw or filtered, and don't use it. Just don't do it. You don't want to do it. You just want to help me out by, the links. Right?